anybody be involved in fasting when food is really good? We love food, we eat food during celebrations, we eat food. Some people have this relationship with food that when they get upset, the first thing they reach out for is food. And it gets to a point probably we are eating a little bit too much than we were meant to actually eat from the first go. And that's why I've also said in other episodes, no wonder when we go to bed, our bodies are fasting and we have to break the fast in the morning when we wake up and have breakfast. So but in this video, I'll just explain a little bit some of the benefits of some of the first number one thing is that fasting does support blood sugar management. Several studies support the use of fasting as a means of improving blood sugar control, and this can actually be used potentially when it comes to reducing the risk of diabetes. And there are some studies that have been carried out. I'll leave the link in the comment section below. And it's one of the things to think about when it comes to fasting, because you are actually not intaking glucose, and as a result of that, there is no spiking of insulin levels in the body, and that of course can also increase or enhance insulin sensitivity, and that can actually result in improving blood sugar and controlling it, and potentially this can be of benefit, particularly when it comes to people who have diabetes. There have been also some studies that have shown that this may be gender may play an important role in this, though more research is needed in. Fasting as well can help with supporting of weight loss, because of course if you're restricting yourself from eating calories or preventing yourself from eating within a given window, there is no calories in, and as a result of that, the body will begin to scavenge around to look for stored resources, and that can help to start breaking down excesses that have been stored, and that can support weight loss. Many dieters would usually turn to fasting as a manageable approach for weight loss, and some people actually suggest if you practice, let's say, intermittent fasting over a given period of time, that can actually be a healthy strategy to lose weight, but also to keep off weight for a longer period of time. There have also been studies that have shown that controlling the times we eat or undertaking short-term fasting, which I've already mentioned, can aid in weight reduction, fat loss, and improve blood lipids. And of course, that's something that can help a lot when it comes to enhancing the body weight. Other studies have also shown that fasting can increase the ability to switch metabolism to fat burning, as I mentioned in the previous video, whereby the body changes its original source from having glucose or glycogen into having ketone bodies. And once that happens, this can actually preserve muscle mass and improve body composition, particularly in overweight. The other thing is that it may delay aging and support growth and metabolism. Fasting and adopting a diet that is low in proteins that has in animal studies been associated with an extended life expectancy. So if you want to live a little bit longer, it might be one of the things you can think, maybe one day a week, incorporate some form of fasting, so that you are allowing the body to break down all the reserves that it's been keeping, to kind of start to remove it from the body. Imagine if you've got like stack of food that are just stayed in the digestive system for a very long period of time. Maybe breaking it down can be once you allow your body to fast, and that can actually help with extending the life expectancy. Fasting also appears to promote levels of human growth hormone, which is a hormone that plays a very important role when it comes to growth and repair, metabolism, weight loss, muscle strength, and exercise performance. And as a result of that, it can actually help to support growth and metabolism. There is also study that have shown that our longevity research is largely limited. Of course, one of the things to think about is that these studies are mainly limited to animal models. Of course, you can learn things from animals, and of course, it's not going to be the same thing when it comes to extrapolating these results into humans. And this might be something to fully study on to understand the impact on human aging, particularly when it comes to fasting. The other thing to think about or has been suggested is that fasting may support brain function. There have been studies that have suggested fasting may protect against and improve outcomes of things like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, as well as improve brain function by supporting memory and brain processing. So that is something again that worth looking into and studying a little bit more into details. Similarly, animal studies suggest that fasting may protect the brain health and increase the production of nerve cells. And of course, some human studies have shown that fasting may reduce symptoms of anxiety, depression, and improve social connection. That is again something that might be worth looking into details a little bit. But just one of the things to put a little bit of a caveat behind everything that I've talked about, because there are benefits that are associated with fasting. But again, is fasting safe for everyone? Absolutely not. The answer is fasting is not for everyone. It's always advisable. Please do speak to a GP or healthcare professional before starting any new dietary regimen, including fasting, especially if you're under the age of 18. If you are elderly, you have a pre-existing medical condition, which could include things like diabetes and high blood pressure, or are on medication, you are underweight, you have any eating disorder, are pregnant or breastfeeding. Those are some of the reasons why may not be recommended for fasting, and that's why it is important, if you have any of those underlying issues or conditions or are affected by any of those, before engaging in any form of fasting, please do speak to a professional, to a health professional.